Hello everybody and welcome back to Gotham Lounge. My name is Joe, and today we're back with some more Horizon Forbidden West. Alright, let's see what we got here. Take some small valuables. Got a hidden stash of anything else over here to look at before we move on. Oh, would have missed that. Ancient toothpick. That's impressive. Alrighty guys, so where we're gonna go? Oh, we got a campfire. So, what we need to do, we need to enter the Forbidden West and track down Silence because he is responsible for Hades' resurgence. We need to attend the embassy at the border, but we got some problems at the border with new machines running around in amok. So, as a matter of fact, I see one right down there. Alright, we got a campfire. What the heck? I don't know if it was going to attack me, so I just took it. Well, I'll take it. Alright, let's go ahead and get this campfire going. Perfect. A manual save place. There's a lot of machines down there, so I'm gonna try not encounter them if I can help it. So I think our first stop is right over here to Chainscrape because I did hear her say, well, Aloy say, that it's probably better, oops, to go ahead and upgrade the bow first, and I could not agree more. It's a borrower site. I'm gonna go around. Got another question mark. It's like right up here. Am I actually permitted to go up there? I don't think I actually can. There's no other point for me to grab onto, so we're just gonna proceed to the first location. Hopefully not get caught by these machines. And I see the gate. Alright, not the most crisp landing, but it's a landing nonetheless.
Must be Chainscrape. Jaruf said I could get my bow upgraded in there. I'll be able to tinker with my other gear, too.
Oh, the entrance is over there. Oh. I thought that was the entrance right. That one over there, but it's just a watchtower.
Outlander approaching.
Hello, friends.
Savior. Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome
Yes,
to
I would.
Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jaruf's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the
Nice little
forge.
settlement.
Petra? Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump. It's nice to see you, too. And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place. Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage. Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then Keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. I've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
I don't think it would hurt to just have a brew. That's just me, though.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Let's do that. Alright, Chainscrape.
Must be someone round here worth talking to.
Is this the workbench?
Workbenches.
Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
You shouldn't. Alright, so weapon upgrades. Oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. New weapon attributes, Acid Hunter arrows. Could actually upgrade this again. I'm gonna hold off for now. So I think it's just the one time I need to do. We got outfit upgrades. You know what? I'm not gonna do that right now. Because with my luck... Oh. An ammo that deals acid damage is now available in your inventory. Use your focus to scan enemies to see if they are weak to acid. Hitting enemies with the acid will build up to the corroding state. Once in the state, the enemy's armor takes damage over time and has reduced damage resistance. Shoot the acid canisters with the acid arrows to detonate and trigger an explosion. That will be helpful.
Now I just need to find Erend and help him clear the bristlebacks.
There's a lot of exclamation point icons over here, so I don't think it would cause any harm to talk to some people. So let's see what we got. Oh, excuse me.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. It won't be the last injury if Olvin keeps shoving those tongs in those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Olvin probably threatened to cut off her pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it?
Your
You
injury.
mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvind and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm. Hit the nail right on the head.
Alright. Olvin.
How come Olvin's in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Olvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Corvand.
Who's Corvind?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Olvin, his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Olvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Olvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
Might be able to
Check in
help.
on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
I believe that's now a side mission that's open. Alright, new side quest, Deep Trouble. Alright, this would be a good time to actually just go ahead, talk to everybody, open up any side activities and missions to be done. If I happen to be out in my travels, I'll try and take care of them. And looks like we got a chef.
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Ulvin's
Are
people.
Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
This
How did
place.
you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
About that
Our last
food.
customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Ulvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Alright, new errand. Dash of courage. Alright. How do I get out of here? Play machine strike. I think I'm good for now. Just trying to figure out how to get out of here. This way. Yeah, that's a weird entryway. Alright, let's see. We have somebody else to talk to down here.
Now I've seen everything.
Inside here, Ulvin. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Ulvin.
Do you want, Ulvin? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olfant Freehold, at your service.
Wow.
So, what could
Pompous,
have
are we?
dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
You and the Kaja.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Karja risk nothing, while demanding that good Oseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
Work stoppage?
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Karja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Oseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Oseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Karja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Why do I not believe that?
If Chainscrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Oseram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
Alright, explain to me the founding of
You
Chainscrape.
said you founded Chainscrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chainscrape is what it is thanks to me.
Oh, so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Oseram.
Alright, let's cut the BS and talk about your bristleback
Where's the
issue.
whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Oseram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
New side quest, the
Let's see what
bristlebacks.
that Karja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Let's see. What about this map? Oh. No, I don't want to fast travel. I'm trying to... There we go. Zoom in. Okay, that's for the bristleback side quest. We got... Dash of Courage. More Dash of Courage. And this is very spaced out. And the mine is way the heck up that way. Okay. I think we've just about cleared out what we need to do here in Chainscrape. Oh, melee pit. No, I'm all set. Don't want to do that. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's Chainscrape beyond those walls, and it doesn't seem like it's very civilized, but yeah, we got a lot to do in this community, and we still got to track down Errand, and that's what we're going to do in the next episode. So on that note, guys, I'm going to actually go ahead and end the episode right here, so thank you guys very much for tuning in today for this episode of Horizon Forbidden West here in Gotham Lounge. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up on the video, and feel free to leave a comment down below as always. If you'd like to continue to stay in touch with us, watching future videos, or videos of our past, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button on the lower right hand corner of the screen, and you'll get a bell notification every time I upload a brand new video. So once again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in today for this episode of Horizon Forbidden West here in Gotham Lounge, and you guys have a fantastic day.